Hey everybody!
Hello, hello. Hope everybody's good.
How is everyone? So first and foremost, welcome.
Welcome.
We're actually broadcasting in 4 places, so this will be interesting. We're on both our YouTube channels and our Facebook page.
That's
I'll
awesome.
explain why
Yeah.
here in a few minutes, but I'll wait for people to join our live. Let us know you're here by giving us a comment.
Music Jakar, good evening. You're first. YouTube, we got one YouTube. Well, Facebook, because yours is pinned. So we know that one works. Do.
Let's see.
We have 67 people watching right now. Hi, Kathleen, Beverly.
Okay, we're live on both Facebook pages. So
Nice.
that's good.
Sonia, Star, and Ziggy, hello.
And I think we're live on both YouTube.
Hi, Kay.
Let's see.
Alicia, hello. NH Christine, hello. And Sally
Okay.
and Kyla, hello.
Has a weird thumbnail on my other Facebook, but that's okay.
Is it really?
I gotta update it.
Hi, Laura. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hey. So, if you guys are here, welcome to all of our channels. Today is the first day we get to take advantage of the new policy and procedures from COUTURE.
Yes.
Long story short, if you guys remember, back in the day when COUTURE first came out, I could broadcast on Ken's Creations channel.
Yes, you could.
And then in 2019, they required us to separate everything and move everything over because we couldn't do links. We couldn't tell you guys where we got stuff, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, that has changed. And now we're able to broadcast everywhere, share our links, so you guys know exactly what we're using.
Yes.
And this is great news because we can get back to just having fun and doing things and stuff.
Fun.
Plus, we can actually give you guys the links and tell you where we bought stuff and what we're doing and stuff. So right now we're on all 4 pages. We're not sure what we're doing yet. If we're consolidating, if we're going to bring it to 1 page and consolidate everything Ken's Christians, because really running 2 channels, 2 Facebook pages, 2 everything, it's a lot.
Bit much.
It is. And really, our projects are really only a small portion of COUTURE. I mean, a lot of it's paints and different things we use.
Yes.
So we're still figuring that out.
Yeah.
So today we're just going to have fun with you guys. The links are down below on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want. If you have questions, especially if you've never seen COUTURE, because I know on Ken's Creation, some of you may not know what this is.
No idea. Lori said that she tried to comment on YouTube, but members only? What does that mean?
I'll go look. I'll be right back.
We'll double check that, because everybody should be able to comment. So we'll double check that real quick. So we'll say a couple of hellos that I missed out on. Linda, Patience, Deb, Diana, Lela, hello Sharon Crawford. Unknown user, we're not sure who this is. That means you haven't done something. Everybody can chat now. Charisse, Kathy, Barbie, Trish, Terry, Gina, of course Lori, Leslie, Wendy, Joan, Sandra, Melissa, Kay, Aloha, Janet, Lori Falcon, Lori Hughes, Margie, Pam. Yes, everybody should chat. Oh my God, that shirt is everything. I know. Isn't this like?
It's a fun shirt, right?
It's a fun shirt. All the classics. You got. Let's see. You got Dracula. Yeah, I guess Dracula's here. You got The Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Frankenstein's in here.
I'll just show you mine.
Wolfman's
I hit the camera up above her, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
I'm wearing the Hocus Pocus shirt.
Oh, yes. Yeah, let me zoom in on that one. That one's a little harder to see, so let me zoom in on that one. So this one's got the Summons the Dead. Then down below, which I can go down, it's got the Transformation Spell.
Black light candle. It's a fun shirt.
It's very fun.
I love it. All right, so let's get started.
Yes.
We're continuing with kind of a project that we started on Monday. Tuesday, we weren't here because I was tired. Wednesday, we had meetings yesterday. Somebody
just said they love that. Somebody just saw that. They said, love the Mrs. Claus. So yeah, there's that.
So this is the project we created on Monday. Mrs. Claus's cookies. Now, we had a lot of people ask, are you going to be offering the cutouts? And down below, you have all the links now. You can actually buy the cutouts now, and we're selling them individually or in a kit. I did resize them because this Mrs. Claus is pretty big. So now
She's more of a
Yeah.
more doable.
So this is Mrs. Claus. And then Santa will be a project next week, but I went ahead and added him so people could buy him. So this is what he looks like all done up. The reindeers is what we're doing today. And we're doing a bunch of different reindeers, but this kit just comes with the one. And then the cookies, which you can buy 2, are that. So all the links are down below. You can buy each one of these individually or all as a set, and we'll ship it off to you. And then we also are selling the cutouts for Mrs. Claus's cookies, which is this set right here that says Fresh Baked Daily Mrs. Claus's Cookies. The links for that's down below. And then we also will be selling this week's, which is the Reindeer Company and stuff. So everything
You'll see that as we go.
Available.
Yes.
So let me start off by showing you what we did here. We did a lot of prep work, so there's a lot of pieces to this project. So this is just a cupboard drawer, a cupboard front. This is what it looked like before we stained it. And what I did is I used my favorite gel stain. So this is Dixie Belle Voodoo Gel Stain. So for the inside, I used White Magic and All Neutral and just brushed it. And then for the frame, I used Black Magic and Tobacco Road. And you're going to see this done again because I'm going to be doing it the stain to match this here. Yes. So I'm going to show you that here right now. So the board was prepped, and then Sean, who was so nice, prepped a lot of paint. He did all of our reindeer here.
Got the antlers, the noses, and then the deer themselves.
And what colors did you use? Here, I'll show you.
The 2 I used, the 3, 4.
Here you go.
4. I did not use that one. Okay. Rudolph's nose, obviously red. I'm using Dixie Belle's Honky Tonk Red. So this is like their bright red. Then they have some ones that are a little deeper, richer ones. For the antlers, I went with a darker one, which is called Chocolate. And then the deer themselves is a little lighter, as you can see. That one is called Pine Cone. And then the black is Dixie Belle's Black. That's the darkest one, called Caviar. And I just want to say, first time watcher, Cindy, and let me see if I can screw your last name up. Bisazi?
Nice try, Shawnee.
I tried.
All right, so we have all of these pieces prepped. And we have prepped some names for the reindeer, which I'll show you here in a second. But because I know you guys like to see some of this stuff, I'm going to show you how I stained this. So I'm going to stain this the brown color because it will match the frame. And then we're going to do fine reindeer treats in red and the antlers in the darker brown. So let me show you. So this is using these 2 colors. This is Tobacco Road and Black Magic. Now this stuff is water based.
Yes.
Dries super quick, easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup. No smell.
No smell.
We just love it. Hi, I'm new, watching from London, UK.
Ooh, fun.
Welcome, Paisley. I really wish I could go to London someday. Someday
we'll make it there.
Someday we'll make it there. I'd love to visit London. Are the Dixie Belle paints chalk paints?
Yes, they are a chalk mineral paint. They also have a paint that I really like, which is called a silk.
So their silk is really cool. It's like everything all in one. Like that's what it says. Silk, all in one paint. So it's got both the primer, the paint, and then a coat. Like either, I'm not sure which one they have. Let me see if it says on there. I'm trying to see if it tells me which one it's got. I want to say it's probably got either if it dries flat, that means it's a matte coat. If it's a little on the shinier side, it's probably a satin. Yes. But it does have it all in one, so it's very nice. Not as many colors as their other ones, but they're getting there.
They also released another paint called Terra Clay Paint.
Oh my gosh.
And it literally, when it dries, it looks like a terracotta pot.
Yeah, it's very, very flat. I mean, it's mega matte flat, whatever you want. It looks so dry. It looks like clay. Hello, cats from Arizona.
So black does darken this pretty quick. So what I do is I put a little bit down and I brush my excess over off of on this parchment paper. Just because I don't want it too dark. But we are going to go back over it with a little bit of white because I want to give it a cool distressed look too.
Another first-time watcher. Thank you, TB Raswell from the Florida Keys.
Ooh, Florida Keys.
That's another place I'd really like. I mean, if I ever go back to Florida, it'd be great because everybody says Florida Keys is so much fun to go down there. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to add a little bit of all natural. And we're just doing it in random spots. And this will lighten it up pretty drastically. So if you don't like it that light, you can always you can layer this stain, which I love.
It's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK. What are you doing up so early? Or up so late? Depending on how you
I guess depending on how you look at it, right?
Order the Etsy cutouts, Robin Jones. Thank you, Robin, for doing so.
All right. So we're trying to match the frame that I did a couple days ago. That's pretty
close.
Pretty close.
Maybe just a hair more of that natural, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Just a hair.
I'm going to put a little bit darker in here because I made it a little too light there.
Charisse says, this is the first time I get to actually watch you live. I usually catch you on the replays. Well, welcome, Charisse. I'm glad you could see us live.
Now, if you had, this is draft board that I'm painting. If you actually had wood, you would actually get, I'm trying to create kind of a grain, but if you had a natural wood, the grain would just naturally show through. So just keep that in mind too.
Yeah. Another first timer from Louisiana, Lisa Poré.
Have we been to Louisiana?
No, but if we do, you know you have to go see Miss Nancy Lalonde, because that's where she's from. Letitia from Canada, hello.
All right, so this is good to go. I'm going to put this off to the side, let it dry, do its thing. And I'll be right back. I need to get some water for my discards.
You're welcome, Linda, and thanks. I'm glad you can watch us live. Kathleen switched to Facebook. Yeah, you just never know. We're sending our signal out very fast through fiber, so it's going out pretty good. It's usually that down. How many servers do you have to get through to get to what you're watching? Glad you're here. Hey, Karen.
All right, so I'm gonna grab.
Hello, Deanna Dunlap. First time from Wisconsin.
A Cricut strong mat.
Yes.
And I just use this if I have a lot of wood pieces.
Especially the tinier stuff.
Yeah, it just makes it nicer. I can just put it down. Oh, this is still wet.
Thanks, Annette. Yeah, that's probably wet. I did not do a dry yet.
That's okay.
So I didn't know you were going to use it. Thanks, Annette. Yeah, this one here, Annette, is the classic monsters, Universal monsters. So it's got them all. I'm still not sure who this is. It's not. I think it's the Mummy, but usually the Mummy is all wrapped up. I don't know.
I think it's the Mummy. They just changed colors, parts of them, because all of them are different colors, like green and blue. So I think they changed parts of them. Yeah. We got an actual one that's more. It's all the creature from the
Black Lagoon.
It's a cool one too.
Are you using Telegram anymore? We are, Janet, but we just kind of.
We forgot about it.
Yeah, sometimes we just get so excited we kind of forget.
Well, and this one, going on all four, and that change, and it happens.
Yes, we Cajuns make sure you eat well when you come to Louisiana. Yeah, I've heard that. Because you guys... Now, the only bad thing about some Cajun stuff, he doesn't like spice. Me, I like spice.
So true.
I would probably love it more than he will, but I'm sure there's some stuff that you probably would like. But I know you would never do crawdads.
Fish, right?
It's like a miniature looking lobster looking thing.
Nope.
But they suck the heads out, which I'm not doing that. I'll eat the tail, but I won't eat the other ones.
Is that what they grab out of the sand, or is that something else?
You ever see them? They take it, snap it, and go.
No, I would have exited out of the channel at that point. I would have said, no thank you. Ew. Like, eating shrimp is enough for me.
Yes. I love seafood, so there's a couple things I don't eat, but pretty much I eat any kind of seafood. I just won't eat the head. I just can't do it. Cardinal Home for the Holiday decor piece you made is absolutely beautiful. Thanks, Cats. It is a good, nice little piece over there. And we used, he got to use, what am I thinking?
What are you thinking?
The little frame around it. Woodgie Bend.
Oh yeah, Woodgie Bend. I love me some
beautiful
Woodgie
Woodgie Bend.
All right, so these are the antlers that will go with the transfer, and I'm just putting a first coat on these, and then I'm gonna let them chillax, and we'll put a second coat, and then we're gonna move our attention to distressing our 9 reindeer.
Heidi says, I shared your tip about the mat with Jess, but she is using the ink mat.
No,
it's not as strong.
enough.
Yeah, you really need to use the strong grip one. And it's amazing how many times you and I have cleaned it. It stays sticky. I don't know what it is they're using, but it's really cool. Hey, Kendra, long time no hear. Hi, Pam.
Oops.
Again, this is the Dixie Belle Honky Tonk Red. This is like the really bright red.
All right.
How are the pups? They're doing well, and they're all sleeping right now.
Riles has been super tired, but that's probably her meds.
Yeah, because it's called
a barbiturate.
phenobarbital, which is a barbiturate mix, and they said it would make you sleepy. Hey, Beth. Another new one to our channel, Bitsy Turner Fowler. Hello, Bitsy, from Texas. Whereabouts in Texas are you from? It's such a big state.
So we have to do a couple different things on this one.
What are you gonna do?
We need to add light color for this portion and this portion, which we'll use, and then I want to add some darker portion. So I'm going to start with the darker portion because I can always cover up, and we're gonna grab on this one. I'm gonna grab coffee bean.
Oh, Kendra says she got her cutouts today, complete with hunter hair. I'm
hair.
sure you would have. Hey, Rosemary. There's a picture for you.
Thank you.
For you. Yep.
So I'm gonna first start by adding a little bit of this darker color, which is
a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Tell you, this was one of the best investments. If you guys have a place where you can buy a lot of bulk material that restaurants get, go and get yourself a big giant box of parchment paper. It's like 1,000 sheets. It'll last. We did that a couple of years ago, and we still have it. Well, thank you, Chucking with Mimi. Which laser cutter would you recommend? Well, the ones that we are using are the Glowforge. We have both the basic, which is the cheapest one. God, what's the price now for that? It used to be $2,500, but I think it went up a bit. And then the Pro is probably a little over $6,000. But there are obviously a lot of other laser companies out there, depending on how much you're going to be cutting and how much you need to, or how thick you need to cut. The more power there is, the faster and the thicker you can go. Let's put it that way. We do like our Glowforges, but if we get to a point where we need to really cut a lot more stuff, we will probably have to go to a bigger one. And the one I've been really looking at was AP laser, because it has a false bottom. You can literally put anything underneath it or put it over something, and you can get anything. San Angelo out of West Texas. Very cool. Can't say I've ever been there. Beth, this is all the classic monsters from what do you call it?
Roosevelt.
From Roosevelt, but I was thinking Universal. What they call Universal. Hello, Nancy B. Depending on the reason for the phenobarbital, you may want to check out CBD. Her pheno is because she has seizures. She was on a different seizure med, which doesn't really do much of anything. So we had to go to the phenobarbital. We were doing CBD, but it just doesn't seem to be enough. We tried, but it just wasn't enough.
Okay, so I'm going to grab now, I think I'm going to use butter cream.
Buttercream. So this is one of the 3 main white colors that Dixie Belle has. This is more of their off-white. It goes bright white, which is cotton. Then the next one down is called Fluff. And then there's this one. So this one has a little bit of yellowish to it. Just heard about a fiber laser. Oh yes, Heidi. Fiber lasers are great to do etching and cutting with metal. And they are much more expensive. You do need a bigger laser, I know. What are you putting on them now? You were using, which black were you using?
Chocolate.
So, no, this one here?
That was chocolate.
This is chocolate? That looks black to me.
Coffee bean.
Oh,
sorry.
coffee bean. So that was coffee bean. Sorry about that.
So I'm going to put a little bit of a layer of the buttercream and then take a baby wipe.
Rosemary's asking, are the reindeers on the Etsy shop yet?
One reindeer is, but it's basically the same reindeer
It's the same reindeer over and over again. Yep.
So basically I want to get that kind of nice distressed look. And we're going to do the same down below, but a little bit more...
Thicker?
Yeah.
Beth says, Kenny, I knew it was RSVLTS because my snow miser came in one of the RSVTL Roosevelts.
Oh yeah, Jazzy shipped him that way.
Nancy B, we don't really separate them except unless we're leaving, and if nobody's home, we want to do that because we don't want a possibility of her doing a seizure and her attacking. As long as we're home, it should be fine. And she hasn't had one since we did the change of medicine and her food, so we're good. Hey, Victor, you almost missed us. Oh no. Yeah, if you're a hobbyist and you're wanting to do a little bit of cutting, I would definitely go look at the basic. It's still, it's still a little pricey for a lot of people, but if it's doable, and I think they even have some payment programs, I believe.
Okay? Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We'll check it out. They just go to their site, or even to his link, and you can look around. And we thank you if you do buy one with his thing there.
This is the look I wanted. So I'm going to take this off.
Yeah, parchment paper is a lot of fun to use. What are you doing?
I didn't like that look. I think I'm going to ink it instead.
Ink?
I might have to redo this one, but it wasn't the look I was going for. Might be because this buttercream's too light. I need more...
That looks like it's white to me.
Yeah. Let's see.
You bet, Victor. That's what I'm here for.
I almost feel like this color needs to be incorporated. Oh my goodness, some of these are on.
Yeah, they haven't been.
Would you have a thing? I'm gonna have to redo this one, but it's okay because. You okay? You got it?
Not yet. I may have to put a little hot water underneath it.
Try this.
Nothing wrong with doing a scroll saw there, Jan. Nothing wrong with that. Hello, Rainbow Scythian. Hey, what color is that? That's an interesting color. Rusty Nail. Got a little bit of a interesting color. Hey, Fatima. I didn't even see you come in. Can you guys can't see this, can you?
What? Oh, I'm not in the shot?
Yes.
No, they can't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, whoever did this has a pretty interesting brush stroke.
Well, it's probably on natural wood.
Yeah, it could be on a more natural wood versus that.
You know what? I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'm going to just ink it like I thought I was going to.
You need to get some ink. What color would you like?
Like darker.
What's that?
Dark.
Dark. Like a dark brownish? Like we used the other day?
Yeah.
Here you go. So we're going to use the good old...
And then I need to fix in here because I don't know what color I want to do that. Like a reindeer's normally lighter color, right?
What's that?
I'm overthinking this too much. And the reindeer snout. What does a reindeer snout usually look like?
This?
No, like the mouth part.
The muzzle. That's called the muzzle. What does it look like?
I guess this is like, should that be lighter? What do you think? What do you think, Shawnee?
I'm looking. Let's see. Natural wood. That's what she said. Rudolph, my brother from another father. Looks like a Canadian out of circulation penny color, really.
There we go. I'm liking this a little better. I think those dots threw it off too much.
The snout or muzzle is the same color as the body. It says Wanda. No, it said rainbow.
That's what I thought.
Wanda says, yeah, yes, lighter. I live in the country. Lighter, darker, depends. Hi guys, just got back into the States from Cancun. Missed your last few videos. Well, gotta catch up there, Shirley. Welcome back home.
Cancun?
She went to Cancun.
That's fun.
The only place we really haven't been that's like a lot of people go to is Cabo. Although I hear Cabo is just nothing but a party town.
You've never been to Cabo?
No, we've never been to Cabo.
Okay, I'm liking it. All right, so now I just need to figure out.
I took an old brush, experimental, and chopped into the bristles from bottom to top and removed the bristles. It gave a cool brush stroke. Oh, very cool. Nice idea there, Fatima.
That's a really good idea, actually. Oops. Sorry, Shawnee.
That's all right.
Trying to get to my small brushes.
Yeah, we have white-tailed deers here too. They even live here. We live in this what's considered the suburb cities, not even suburbs really, and it's white. They're here. Sometimes they're outside our house.
Not as bad as the turkeys.
No, God, we have wild turkeys everywhere.
Everywhere.
A whole bunch of girls and then one guy.
Flirting
with his thing or fluffing up his.
They're everywhere.
Yes, they're everywhere. I even saw some when I was driving the bus. Somebody said, "Oh, what are? Look at those dogs down there." And I'm going, "Or not dogs? They just saw something." I said, "No, those are turkeys." Oh.
All right. So here is the idea of these, and I need to distress it and stuff, but yeah, that's cute. I think they're too dark.
What's too dark?
The reindeer.
I think by looking what I'm looking at, and you guys don't see this, we're looking at the picture of the gal, but I think she literally did white and then brushed on the dark color. Oh,
let's try it.
Why, you're going to turn that all white?
Yeah.
A stain? I would do white paint.
No, let's just try it. Let's live a little, right? I think you're right.
People pay lots of money to get a brush like that. It's easier to just make my own.
Which means all that work you did, I'm just going to be destroying, Shawnee.
You can destroy my stuff?
I think you're right, though. Yeah. This is all about experimenting, guys, live.
Live experimentals.
Because I don't know. I mean, I could keep it simple, but I really want to kind of get a cool...
You could have tried that on a different reindeer.
It's easy to fix. Just add another layer of paint. Okay, so then it looks like
Should I show them what you're working on or looking at?
I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to be able to copy it exact.
Yeah.
But
let's see if I can.
Because the brush look is because they got it natural wood look. You having issues?
I don't think I can use this one.
That's okay.
For some reason, it's because it's a cut. It's the cut file or something. It says there.
I might go back to my. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, you guys. I don't know.
Oh, where'd it go?
Because I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it, McCoy.
Not thinking of this end?
Huh?
You're not liking this?
Well, I haven't finished this yet. I'm still working on
I
it.
see what you mean.
But we should have planned this ahead of time because I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it, McCoy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Oops.
I didn't think through, like, the body. You know what I mean?
You what?
I didn't think through this body.
Yes, there is music, Rainbow. He bought a subscription, is it?
Yeah, it's like a subscription.
Yeah, you pay into it, and you can use all of his music that he has. It's called morninglight.io. And then if you watch any of the videos that I've done or anything that's been done with music in the background, we use their music. And there's just tons of it. And this is just like starting from the beginning and running through this entire library. His Ken's Creations opening is from there, and it's every once in a while you'll hear it on here.
Let's see. A little bit of darker and a little lighter. Okay, hold that one. We're going to let that one chillax. I'm going to go to this one.
Okay.
Because I'm overcomplicating my life. I'm overcomplicating it, McCoy.
Overcomplicating it.
Yes. This is why people with ADHD should not have options. Because we overcomplicate our life.
Heidi says I ordered the purple iPhone and it's back ordered until the 11th.
I didn't know they had a purple iPhone.
Yeah, that's the new color.
Oh, it is?
Yep. And that's the one I want. Purple.
You want a purple one?
Yes.
I didn't even know this was an option, Sean.
Yeah, I know. We're overdue for an upgrade. Like, we could have upgraded last year, but we didn't. We still have the 12. Well, you had a new one because your phone broke, so you've got a 13, but I still have the 12.
No, I have one because I got a work phone. When they replaced my other phone, it's the same. They didn't upgrade it. Okay, this is where I'm going with this now. So we're going to have to repaint that other one. Do you want to paint it back over to the brown? I like my new direction.
Which way are you doing this?
This way. So if you want to repaint the one I just effed up, which is this guy and that guy.
What am I doing with this one?
Just repaint it brown.
Just repainting this brown?
Yeah.
Alright.
It'll be easier to do it this way.
Pine cone. And I think
is that what pine cone was?
Yeah, that's the base color was pine cone.
Oh, pine cone.
Well, you had the 11. Yeah, you were really overdue. Okay.
She had the what?
She had the 11 before she went to the 14. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Dude, I get it. Like, I understand, like, Apple updating phones all the time. But, I don't know. The reason we didn't update one time was it wasn't a big enough like, they didn't
12
update.
to the 13 was really nothing.
Yeah. And so...
But the 14 has a lot more going for it, so that's why it's a good time to do that. I was thinking about that candy bar you showed us all day.
So
all
good.
day? Yeah, it's very good. Especially now that Peanut Butterfingers changed their recipe. Butterfingers, and it's horrible.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have tried the new Butterfinger. It's not good.
Not a good. Oops, I'm doing this without paper. Oops, I'm going to have to clean it right away.
Okay, now that I know what I'm doing, this will go a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and let this guy dry. And then I can move over to doing these all on one mat. So Sean might have to zoom in and out. I don't know. And I'm using actually the Dixie Belle stain. A little bit all natural. And then the white. And then just a hint of that, what was it, Rusty Nail?
Rusty Nail. Yeah, this one here?
Yeah.
It's kind of a reddish orange, reddish something or another.
And each one of them, really, you do kind of want it to be a little different from the next.
Yeah, that's why the gal who designed this has all different types of antlers.
So if I was to redo this, because I wasn't thinking of like their chest area like this, and it's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
What, they changed the Butterfinger? What the heck? I refuse to try it. Yeah, if you love the original, you're not gonna like the next one. I mean, it still tastes like a Butterfinger-ish.
Cadbury bottom.
But they're like, why change something that was already fine? It is different, and it's not a good different.
It's not.
It's like, ugh. Yeah, that's why I waited so long. Not enough upgrades. Yeah.
Okay, let me dry this. Can you grab me another paintbrush, Sean?
What? Paintbrush?
A paintbrush.
What kind do you want? Like these?
No, a small one, please.
Small, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Not a round one. About a flat one?
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah, they have to really update something for me to... I used to, like, we were on the, I think it's called the Apple, where you lease it so you can upgrade it. But even then, it's like, I don't know. But I didn't know they had a purple one. That's exciting. They've never had a purple one, right?
No, purples is the new color. Like last year, the 12 was that blue, which is why we have the blue.
That's a pretty color.
What, purple? It's not like purple, but it's got a...
Like it's a purple metallic, right?
Yeah. I think I can find it for you real quick.
I'm surprised you would want the purple.
I like purple.
You just want something different?
Yeah, it's time for something different. Why they keep with silver and black and white or whatever is the typical colors you get. It's like, come on with it. Because they do like amazing colors with all the other ones, like the C's or the whatever the ones that they do, just like the basic. They used to have a 5C and other ones. But I don't know, whatever it was, it's like they really changed it.
Now, the cool thing about the stain I'm liking, oh, I forgot to do that guy's little ears, is unlike paint, it's going to let a lot of that color from underneath get through, which I'm liking. Purple, huh? Have they ever released a pink one?
No.
Yeah, they did like a rose gold, right?
Yeah, there was a rose gold. There you go. Purple.
Oh, interesting. That's almost like a wisteria.
Wisteria.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's almost the color of the mat.
Oh, it is.
Florence asks, why do you use Dixie Belle versus the acrylic? It's much better paint and it can be used outdoors.
I don't know. We just have always used like a chalk paint because it's easier for us to, when we were doing chalk couture, to layer on it, and we don't usually put stuff outdoors, but I mean, I'm not opposed to using acrylic.
Of course not. Yes, Rosemary, it is a gel stain. So this is that water-based, easy cleanup. You don't have to have that oil-based ones, which they do have oil-based ones, and they're nice. But you know, you have to have mineral spirits to clean everything up. How do you like the Series 8 watch, Heidi?
Ooh, we don't have.
Can you believe?
Yours
Can you believe
broke,
I have
didn't
a
it?
I have a freaking elementary kid that has an 8 Series 8 watch.
Well, they probably have a parent that can afford that.
They must.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I should find a parent who can afford it.
I'm liking the coverage of the Dixie Belle. Is it expensive?
No.
Not really. Just go to dixiebelle.com. And plus, there's a link down below, so you can just go there and it'll take you right there.
I like the coverage. It layers nice. It dries super quick, which is another reason I like it. Is there's like no worry on dry time.
This stuff dries very quick. That's the nice thing about it.
Or the gel.
No,
Or just
the
paint.
gel and all the Dixie Belle paints. Florence, you're a school bus driver too? Well, so am I. That must have been pretty obvious when I said kid on the bus.
You like your new school district?
It's good.
He gets home so much earlier, you guys.
I get home at just depending on. Well, it was a little later because there was we have to deal with trains in the West Valley District. There are so many trains, and what we call the paper mill train, because it goes right by the paper mill, and there's this one thoroughfare called Argonne, and it's the main thoroughfare north-south. Oh, I tell you, when that train is there. Sometimes they'll park before they get to Argonne, and they just sit there. They've sat there for over an hour. So all the other crossways on that track going west are blocked for an hour.
Why do they do that?
I do not know. I was a school bus driver for 18 years. Now I drive a transit bus. Cool. I've never driven a transit or the flat nose bus before. Ours are the big long nose. They do have 3 flat noses for doing trips because they have 13 seats versus 12, and they have lots of stuff underneath.
Would you ever want to do a transit bus?
What's that?
Would you ever want to do, like, we have STA? Would you ever want to?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I like to drive.
You
I
do
like
like to drive.
I like to drive. There's no train strike happening here. Nope, no train strike here. I think that pretty much went. I know they were talking about it nationwide, but we don't have one here.
I didn't know there was a train strike.
Yeah. They were about to talk about one, and then they were able to, but then it might come back again because they're having problems trying to get their pay for something or another. Yes, I drive a conventional. Hola, Melissa Garcia. How are you? I actually, when I leave the bus garage to go to my first place because of all the trains.
You need to paint that one too, please.
Oh, this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going to do
It's
that.
okay.
I have to go through 3 tracks. They're literally track. About a block apart of each one. Of course, you have to stop at every one.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing is the one that is on Argonne is exempt, so I don't have to stop at that one.
What does that mean?
It's controlled by a traffic light, and because it's controlled by a traffic light, we do not have to stop for it. We still have to put on our four-way hazards and slow down and look both ways. And we had the same thing in Cheney, that very first train tracks when you come into Cheney.
Mm-hmm.
All of those are all exempt too. And what's funny, the other school districts don't know that, or even transit, the Spokane Transit authorities don't even know, or if they do, they still stop there. But we never had to, which was nice because. But when what they call the grain train comes through,
What's a grain train?
they're carrying grain.
Does it take forever?
Oh, it's horrible.
Why?
Because it's so long and they're so slow going through there.
You guys, the things you learned during a Ken's Creations Live.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we're going to end up doing second coats on these anyways. So Sean's finishing the last one. And then we're going to put together our reindeers before we do anything else. This is the biggest part of the project. So for those of you saying, holy moly, this is taking forever. You're right. It is. But it's because I didn't really think through this. I guess I was more thinking like, oh, I will layer that. I don't know what I was thinking.
Hi, Kim. Long time no see. Flat nose buses are cool. They can turn on a dime. That's what I've been told. They have a much better turn radius, and they have no tail swing like ours does.
Did you guys know you were going to learn so much about buses?
Oh, so much. Rosemary, the Unicorn Spit gel stain is different than these. It's just different. Her stuff is very cool. Don't get us wrong. We do like it. Miss Verment, hello. How you doing, Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
We do have those Ziggy, the accordion buses, but to drive one of those, you have to have a Class A. You have to have a Class A to drive those. At least here. Oh, you guys have air conditioning out. We have no air conditioning. None.
How do you even?
And boy, when we get to that towards the end of the year and the beginning of the year, it's so hot. Jenny from Hot Springs, Arkansas.
All right, so this is kind of where I want it to end up on all of them.
Very cool.
So I will end up doing a lot of work here in a second, just to do this, because then we have the little ears that actually attach up to here with the hot glue. Then I have their noses and then their little eyes. So, what I'm going to do is quickly
Are you gonna just do one and then the rest? Or are you gonna do all of them?
Well, it depends. Do we want to finish the project or?
I don't know. We're fine. It's only 6:30.
It's 6 what?
6:30.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't think this through, you guys.
Did you know that a school bus can be pulled out of a ditch with a 4x4 Chevy pickup?
What?
Really, Victor? I'm sure maybe you had a problem with that one time. He used to drive a school bus too. I do not. This district that I drive for, everybody does K through 5, or you will do middle school or high school. They're not combined. I do middle school. My last year, or my other place, I did all of them. I did K through 12, but elementary first, and then 6 through 12, second route.
Do you prefer one or the other, or?
Well, I do know that if you have high school students, you don't have to have as much problems like you do with the middle schoolers. They're such a pain in the butt sometimes.
Why?
Because they think they know everything and they can get away with anything. I have one kid that I say sit down, and he just stares at me like, I don't have to sit down. I'm going, you need to sit down.
What do you do in that case? Just
I stop and don't go. Or like if they're standing up, I don't move. Like especially after, like I'll stop to get somebody off, and then they stand up. It's like, why do you need to stand up to talk? You're talking to the same people who were next to you, but you got to stand up. So if they're standing up, I don't move. I just wait. Then they all sit down. Then I can go.
Do they all start like yelling at each other like sit down, or no?
I have a few that are a little noisy. Yep. You don't have to deal with the snow. Yes, we do have to deal with snow here. The nice thing is that we do have what's called on-spot chains, which there's these chains that are hanging down. And you hit them and they go flink, and they go right underneath the inside tires in the back, but you can only go 35 miles an hour with those.
On-spot chains?
On-spot, that's what it's called, on-spot, because they're right there. They're not, although they will put chains on the bus. According to the director, he says, yeah, you will not have to put them on. The mechanics do that for you. And it's mostly for those who have to go uphill, which I do. So I'll probably have to have that problem. Yeah, our 3 transit buses, they're called transit buses because they're flat nose. They're all brand new. They're like 2020, 2021. So the nice thing
Are you talking about like STA and stuff?
They look like an STA bus. But we only have 3. They're used for trips because they have more seats inside, and plus they have a lot of storage underneath. Yeah, if you live in a place where it's hot all the time, like Arizona, Nevada, they have air-conditioned buses because they have to. It's just so darn hot. I mean, I usually get compliments that they like me, so that's nice.
He had a previous student from Cheney that ended up being at this school district. 2
of them. Actually, it was two brothers. Yeah, so I know, and they are actually in the same district now. So I see them, but I don't drive them. They're on bus 83s, but I do get to see them from time to time. And he had to go, what? Yes, I drive here now. I had the same bus driver from 2nd grade through 12. I had the same one from, I think, 4th or 5th grade until I got to drive. But she actually eventually.
That's what always surprises me about high school. I couldn't wait to get my driver's license, and how some people either they just don't want to drive, or like when I hear high school still take the bus, I'm like, man, as soon as I could get my license, I was like done, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Victor. If you live in Minnesota, studded tires and chains are illegal. It's like, well, what do people do if you have a big giant mountain full of snow? How in the world are you going to get up there without chains?
You have always said that our
studs should be illegal, but chains?
Oh,
chains are illegal too, which is weird because if the snow is thick, what do? You got to have chains if you have very thick snow. And well, that's the name I work for. Ours is called STA2, Spokane Transit Authority. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I know I used to ask that before. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. We haven't talked about it. Maybe we might go out tonight. I don't know. Or just go get something.
Maybe.
Don't know. We had filet mignon last night.
Yeah, last night's our crazy night 'cause we both have meetings and they go very long. Well, mine goes long.
Yeah, yours goes longer. Mine almost went an hour and a half, almost. The new Black Panther movie. What? I have not seen the previews. Teresa from Syracuse. Hello, Tina. I could watch Kenny paint all day. Yeah, if I make something tonight, tachos.
Ooh, tachos sound good.
Ooh, tachos do sound good, don't they?
Where's my hairdryer?
Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
Tachos. Can't go wrong with tachos.
Allie. Oh, hi, Allie. Allie says you had the coolest Geo Metro.
Ah.
White, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was
convertible.
Convertible.
And leaked, didn't it?
Yeah, that's why I ended up getting rid of it. And then, do you remember the next car I got?
Your next one was it was white as well.
Yep.
And it was the Eclipse.
Yep.
Yep.
It was when I was a server, so I was making a lot of tips, and I was like, I want a cool sports car.
And you got one.
So I got the Mitsubishi Eclipse, and I loved it. And the Geo Metro, it was a fun car, and it was convertible, which was fun, but it leaked so bad.
Yeah.
And I could only really use it, and I don't know if you guys know Geo Metros, man, they are tiny.
Mm-hmm. We don't have snow tires. Some of the buses have a snow tire tread, and some do not. Like my fronts are not snow tire. They're just straight lines. I think my back ones are though. Ooh, pizza and fried mozzarella. I love mozzarella.
Pizza and fried mozzarella?
She had pizza and fried mozzarella. I agree. The state says it wrecks the poorly constructed roads. Yes, the studs here, we have ruts in our highways because of studs. I really wish they could, because the tires they have nowadays, like the Blizzaks and some of the other companies that make these really great snow tires, they're fabulous. Did have Blizzaks, but I have one that's like it for the Honda. Great snow tire. You could get anywhere, no problem.
Anywhere.
I'm sure if it was super thick, it'd be a little different, but how you doing, Miss Allie?
Okay, these reindeer are chillaxing time. I'm gonna clean up my mess here, and then we can start doing some detailing on them.
Yes.
They're the big part of this whole project. The rest of it's pretty easy.
Yes, boom, boom, done. Rainbow says, what's a tacho? Potato nachos? Very close. They are tater tots, is your chips, basically. And then, of course, you can do seasoned beef, the sour cream chives, the tomatoes, whatever else you put on that. But you're using tater tots versus that, and they're very good. Thanks, Kim, yeah. How do you like the Tesla? Just got the Mach-E. I do like the Tesla. It's very technologically advanced than most cars. It's long range, so it's got if you charge it all the way up. Oops. Oh, I'm not on the thing. That's why. If you charge it all the way to 100%, you can get up to 330 miles or so. Mm-hmm. Of course, if you use air conditioning or heating or whatever like that, of course that dwindles stuff. That's one of the things you have to kind of deal with. In the summertime or the sun's out, oh my God, they get hot inside. 2 ham tenders and root beer. So, but I do like it. It's very quick. The white leather, which of course it's fake leather, is very cool. All the tech stuff is very neat and cool.
Are you talking about your Tesla?
She said, how do we like our Tesla? Yeah. It's almost like we need another one. Because the Honda obviously is not in. I hate it. It cost me almost $80 to fill that thing up.
$80?
It's an 18-gallon tank. And we're paying, what, almost $4.60 for a gallon?
Is that it?
I had Raisin Bran for dinner. I haven't had Raisin Bran in forever.
Do you like Raisin Bran? I'm not a big
I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Alright, so I'm just taking a black Posca pen, and you don't have to do this, it just kind of outlines it and makes it stand out more, in my opinion. I do have to wait for that to dry a little bit, because it's still wet, and I don't want my pen to...
Do you need snow tires on the Tesla? Well, I think the tires that are on there are the original that come with the from the factory. I would have to see if it's an all-season. It doesn't really look like an all-season, but it could be. And it is dual motor, so it is all-wheel drive. So I don't know if we're going to. I've said that we probably will have to get snow tires. But our snow days have been, our snow has been very mild lately.
Can you bring a picture of the...
Yeah, I can. Sure.
So then, all we're going to do is attach these here with hot glue. This is their nose. And then...
Where'd you have? I don't know where they were. Oh.
We're going to add some... Just kind of a little dot on the nose, just on the top. Oops. So then that will end up going there. And then just two little eyes. So their eyes are just going to... So definitely kind of a cartoony look. I'm going to turn on my hot glue gun so we can attach all this. Here you go, Shawnee.
Okay.
And then that's what they'll look like. Now we do have one red one for you-know-who. Cute.
Ooh, shoulder surgery today. Oh, Heidi, I hope it went well.
Oh, yeah.
Those are always fun. What am I looking for?
And we could distress the edges if we wanted to add a little bit of distress. We did that on Mrs. Claus, and we might do that on Santa, but these guys, I think we're just going to leave as.
Oh my God, so stinking cute. Victor, there are times when we get snow, it's like, 3-4 inches, sometimes 6. One of the worst, which wasn't really that long ago, we had within a month and a half, it snowed so much, the accumulation was around 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of snow, but it hasn't been like that in a while, so. I'm officially unfollowing. It's not even Halloween yet, and we still have Thanksgiving prior when I should be seeing this. Sorry, but you lost my boat here. I'm out. Sorry, Laura. Hi, Angela.
Oh, no. It gloopied on me.
Oh, dear. It happens.
The thing about holiday crafting is we have to show it early enough for you guys to get inspired to buy product, because if I waited until then, we've done that before, and people are like, oh, it's too late for me to get Halloween, it's too late for me to get this. So we're always kind of a season ahead.
Yep. Posca pen. Kathleen.
Oops. And I'm being too aggressive with them. I should be patient. you really want to wait till your paint's 100% dry.
Oh, yes.
And I'm not, so I am not being a good demonstrator. But for those of you who know me, know I have zero
there's like no power to this.
Patience. I know I should have patience, but just don't sometimes.
Right now it should warm up. I was gonna say this is not very warm for being on as long as it was.
Was it on a long time?
It was on for at least a minute or two, and it's like nothing. There was no heat, and it turned out dead battery.
These guys are so cute!
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah, I think I got up to about 52, 53 today. It was about 36 or so this morning when I got up.
Ooh, that's cold.
It is cold. I finally got a guy coming over Tuesday to blow out my sprinklers.
Oh, how did you find someone?
It's a guy I keep passing his house every day when I'm driving the bus.
Oh, really?
Sprinkler blowout. So was it yesterday? Oh, it was just before right after my first round. I went to his house because he was like a few blocks not too far from the house or from the bus. Picked up his number, and of course his voicemail was full. So he says you could text to that number. So I texted, and he got back to me within 20 minutes.
Really?
And then he got back and says, I can do Tuesday.
That's so funny.
And I said, I have 5 zones. He said, $40, which is cheap. It's a good price.
Good night.
Who's leaving?
Someone said they had to go to night-night because it's...
Corey and I are on our way to October Crop
No,
Fest.
above that it said...
Above that,
but yes, Angela said that. I read that too. That's
yes, Charisse. Thank you very much for joining us. Have to be up at 4 a.m. I don't get up that early. I
had to get up this early because there was a certain dog barking.
You did go back to bed, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Normally when I send them out, he's not out. It was Hank.
Oh, Hank.
Little Hank.
I do love me a Hank.
He's pretty cool, dude.
I do have to say I'm a big fan of these Posca pens. They're really nice. And they made my life easier, and I like easier.
My son is the head guy, JT Long here in Spokane. We have a JT Long here.
We do?
Yep. They actually did my blowouts the last couple of years, but I didn't call them in time probably. Hi, Stacy. We're doing good. Thank you. Little Miss Riley is doing okay. She's a little tired today, but the medicine does it. I love my Posca pen, says Sonia.
I do too. I got them, I think I saw someone on TikTok using them, and I was like, oh, I'll give them a go. And then I just really enjoyed using them on home decor projects and stuff.
It's 37 degrees right now in Utah. It says Jan.
Utah.
So pretty there.
It is beautiful. Right before we started this live, I got more inspiration because a childhood favorite Christmas movie of mine, they are turning into a TV series. And I'm telling you what, I'm already in love that we got Hocus Pocus 2. Let's be honest. I mean, no one knew that we would get Hocus Pocus 2, and here it is. And now we're getting the Santa Claus TV series. And I loved that movie growing up. There was one Christmas, I literally watched it every day. When I got back home from school, my mom would even be like, are we really watching this again? I loved it. And, what?
I'm going, yes, you did. You told me about that. You always watched it.
And, I mean, the sequels were okay. They weren't amazing, but we'll see. This reiteration, I just looked at the trailer on YouTube, and it looks... What did you think? You thought it looked pretty good, right?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Sarah asks, I've never heard of sprinklers being blown out. It's not something I've heard of before. If you live in an area where it gets below 32 degrees, you have to blow out the water, else your heads and lines can freeze, especially for those who have freezing ground that goes below a foot, because most of your stuff is probably about a foot down if you have a sprinkler system. And to get it past that, you usually have to go down, for at least in this area, more than 18 inches, and that's a long ways down for pipes for a sprinkler. So you gotta get the water out, or else they'll crack and break.
Fun fact: my mom used to do them.
Yes, your mom.
Well, she didn't do them.
She
but
scheduled them. Yeah.
She worked at a company that she scheduled them, and.
Are those pens chalk paint?
I don't. I think they're acrylic.
They're acrylic, but it's hard to say because it's all in Chinese. Don't know. It's all in Chinese.
I'm pretty sure they're acrylic. There is tile coming up right here in our striving means.
Yeah, there's not enough glue. I just wanted a new cleaner tabletop. The other one's getting me glue. How do you blow out the water? Your water system, including the sprinkler, is all literally connected. So if you have a normal spigot, your sprinklers are connected to that line as well. So they just connect to one of your outside spigots and blow 50 pounds of air, because you can't go over 50, or else you're going to break your sprinkler heads, and you just start blowing air through it, and you just open up each zone, and it just blows all the water out until there's nothing but air coming out. So once you have that, there's no more water in the line, and you just you shut that, and you open each line, each zone, to clear them all out. And it usually takes about, depending on how many you have, we have 5 zones, so it'll probably take him maybe 10 minutes. So $40.
You usually do it by yourself.
I used to do it by myself when I had my big 26-gallon air tank, but someone stole that.
Because someone left the garage
open. Because I left
the
garage door open, and I had and that night I had, not only did I have it open, it was sitting right there, right behind the door. Normally I have it like way in the back. Mm-hmm. And I was just, I'll get back to it again and I'll put it away, but I don't know.
Nope, gone.
Nope, gone.
All right, let's put together these cutie patooties.
All right.
All right, so we're going to start with some
Should be ready.
hot glue. And just put the nose on. And no rhyme or reason, we're just picking random horns.
So cool. Usually these guys who do blowouts, they bring a one that you tow behind a truck because they're a much bigger system, like an Ingersoll Rand company or whatever that makes these bigger ones. And the hose is like really big, but they have connections that they just throw on there, and they can control and it can continuous. If you have a compressor, I would have to do it like 2 or 3 times, even with 26 gallons. You'd empty it out and have to fill it back up, but it was free. Oh my gosh, look at that!
They're so cute!
Let me zoom in a little bit and go up. Oh my gosh.
They're so...
Yeah, these are not horns. They're antlers.
Sorry.
Horns are different. Horns are... The difference between the two, I think, is horns are hollow or something like that. I forget what the difference is between an antler and a horn. I always forget.
Oh, I think these are backwards, but that's okay. He can be a goofy little reindeer.
No, that's right.
It is?
Yep. You can literally do either kind. Either they go out or they can go in. It doesn't matter. Your choice. You're so good, exactly. You guys still wanting to move? Well, we want to get out of this house, period. Just out of this house. We've been here 18 years. It's time to go. Whether we leave out of state or just somewhere else, that's still
okay.
Not.
So while I work on this, Sean, I'm going to let you take over gluing.
Okay. I can do that.
Just be careful on the antlers because they are doesn't take a lot.
Do you put it right here on the base?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so that way I can get going on the next part, which is the truck part. So, thanks, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Rudolph Reindeer Company, the Fine Reindeer Treats, and then the antlers. And let me show you the transfer that's going to go with this. It's right here. So I want to do the antlers. Most of this is actually going to be done in white, and this will probably be done in a black color. Ooh, actually, no. I might do this stencil butter in gold, because we have something to attach to the front of these reindeer to finish them off. So the first thing I'm going to do is fuzz my transfer. It's a brand new transfer. I forgot to show you the last part of the reindeers. They have little name tags to go around them.
Allie says, you're moving, Shani? If I move, we are both moving, but we're just saying that we'd like to get out of this house. We just want out of this house, period. It's just time to go. I've been looking for land around the area, Northside Valley, somewhere, but oh my god, it's so expensive to buy land. And the cheapest way is to go with a manufactured home, but then of course, then you don't really make the money back if you ever wanted to sell, unless you have your own land. You might make a little bit, but then the next best thing that's a little cheaper is going with a modular home. So there's that route you can do. Or you go with a stick house, or you find a house that's already done. Which right now is just, they're so expensive, or they're crap. They're either crap or just too damn expensive.
What is crap?
They're so old. They need like tons of money for remodeling. You said out of state. I said there were at one time we were going to do out of state, which I don't think we're doing at all. I think that's not going to happen. We're going to stay right here. Because we can't leave yet, Miss Allie. Can't leave yet. All right, here goes the antlers. Oops, I don't want to add that.
So I love using some sort, this is the Cricut Bright Pad, but you can really use any kind of light pad or whatever.
Can you give me quickly give me a small squeegee?
Yes.
Mini squeegee.
There you go.
I've got.
And when I created this file, I should have kept those two TS attached, but
Spiderwebs everywhere.
all right, so we're gonna use black and white. Let me grab that.
Where'd it go?
It went into the drawer, I think. Are you stressing out, Sean?
I didn't want it to dry too fast, or else I'm not going to be able to get that excess off that came off the side, which is happening. Damn it.
It's okay. That thing's perfect, Shawnee.
Okay. These two are done. Are you selling the combo reindeer words in transfer?
Yep. Oh wait, not the transfer. You have to get on the separate site, but. What are you showing?
I'll show us, me.
All right. You become like a little reindeer farm over there.
Yeah. Reindeer making fool here.
All right. So I'm gonna dry these real quick. A little bit of an oopsie doodly, but that's an easy fix with just a little bit of water and a Q-tip. Do you want to show them?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a part where it just, you know, like even this isn't really an oopsie doodly, but you can just take it and take that. And just like that, it fixes it. It always cracks me up because this is the easiest part of the project is, you know, adding that COUTURE. Add some little accents to our treats. And we got all that. And now, as Sean does our reindeer, we can start putting together our board.
Mm-hmm.
Let me clean up my little mess here. My COUTURE paste mess.
If you hot glue this, you're going to get lots of the little spider webby things.
Yeah, I probably should have used
Super glue.
super glue.
A fast-acting drying one. I have a Sean board in my home. It has a red-footed rooster. His best work for years ago with the witch's hat. Ah, yes. And you definitely do have that.
All right, so we're gonna grab our board here, and let me kind of show you the setup.
So no eating the paint. Yeah, let's not eat the paint.
But we have one other little surprise to show you, which I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're over here. So this file actually came with these little name tags for the reindeer. So we're gonna remove those. We actually painted this with gold, it's called stencil butter.
It's very cool stuff.
And then we cut it and engraved it on our Glowforge. So let me go ahead.
And there's your answer. Who asked that just a second ago? Sandy Dillon, Glowforge. That's what we're using to cut our stuff. Can I zoom out? Yeah, sorry about not zooming. I was busy doing all those.
If I give Sean a job and that, he gets overwhelmed. Sorry.
So on this, we painted the wood first before cutting because we were trying to find a way to get a metallic look. So I painted it and then of course used the tape, special masking tape to keep it from getting all the burn stuff on it. And of course, these are, you have to really be careful to sit there and take it off. How are the boys doing? Are you asking that us directly, Angela, or what other boys are we talking about? Shoot. Oh, those boys, yes. Allie's boys. That's what you say. Are these done?
Are they?
It looks like they're done. Unless I'm not saying it correctly.
All right, I'll let you get those last few off. I'm gonna put these off to the side. And then let's go ahead and do a reindeer at a time. So we'll just grab a reindeer. Now we can put a little cord around it, which I have.
Something reddish?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. So we can just...
Can't tell what that is.
What?
Above the V. That is...
Well, it's fine if it doesn't come off. So I think I'm gonna... Because this is pretty thin, but still we should be able to tie a knot. And then we'll trim it, but then this can go like so. Cool. All right.
Valerie, yes, I did change out. This thing is just a 2 foot by 4 foot MDF with just floor tile. This peel and stick. These were the 12 by 12s. Some were 12 by 18 or 12 by 24. The other one was just getting icky, and my normal one, this white part here, needs to be resanded and redone and recovered. But that's something that needs to be done like during the summertime, because I do not want to sand down here, inside here. Everything would get so dusty. We would have to make our way with getting the thing out the door, which that's a pain in the butt.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to do this. It's going to take forever. And it's not going to add that much. Do you think it will?
I don't think it would be a big deal. It looks cute to be done that way, but I think you're fine without doing it.
I have a different idea, but I'll just add a little bit of hot glue. Will you do this for him?
What am I doing?
So just go ahead and hot glue it, and then...
Hot glue the names on it? Where are you putting it? Right in
Oh,
here?
uh-oh.
Oh, they did not stay?
Did not stay, but that's okay.
That's
I'm
because
on
there's
it.
not a lot of glue on there to begin with. It's very little.
Okay, so he's going to do the names on these, and then we're going to hot glue everything. But these guys are going to go on the bottom and the top. It's so cute.
The other ones that are bad, Valerie, I'm going to tear them all off and buy some more, and so we can have some different kinds. Until I eventually get this tabletop done. Once this tabletop is done, it's great because it's white. I use a very, very ultra flat coating. Oops. And it looks really nice on camera.
Should we put little dots in their eyes?
Like little white dots?
Yeah.
To give it character, you can. Just a little white dot. I would use your something. How fine can you make that? Of a dot. If not, use your white gel pen. Your jelly roll pen.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Johnny. Let me see what it looks like. Okay, what do we think? Or does that just make them look like they're stoned? What do you think?
I like it.
Okay.
Unless you don't do it if you don't like it.
All right, so Rudy needs to go in the middle.
Of course you do.
Is that about the middle?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Can you look again? Right about there?
Mm-hmm. Don't touch that font.
Good?
Yeah. See the difference between the two?
Oh, yeah.
Like this did it one cut, and this did it like a couple. That's right. You can read it.
You okay?
Comet fell. I didn't grab it.
Comet.
It's not the Cupid, the one that we lost. We'll clean up someday and find it. It just like disappeared. Put the catch light in the upper corner.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
In the upper left or upper right? Thanks for backup.
For their eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what you meant.
Upper what?
It says in the upper corner, please adjust the camera. What's wrong with our camera? One of my videos has this song in it.
Sure does, Shawnee.
I am out of glue.
You're out of glue?
There was a stick up here. Oh, it's right there. Thank you.
The way his eyes looks, he looks kind of pissed. He's got a
Little line. It could be a not a happy one.
dancer. Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry, man?
This would be another great project for the grandkids. It would.
We'll glue this down in a minute because I have to make sure that these guys all, because we're going to do these evenly spaced. Like this.
I am missing a name.
You're missing a name?
Oop, unless that was it that just fell.
I heard it.
Yep, I see it.
You found it?
I think it's Donner.
Oh, Donner.
So cute. A couple of reindeer would look cute popping out of the edge. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Prancer. I couldn't tell from that small writing all the way down.
You okay?
Yeah, I just bumped it. All right. What size surface did you use? Oh, this is actually a some gal, and I'm sorry if you are actually here. It'd be great to remind us, but some gal gave us a whole bunch of non-stained cabinet doors, and she said, "Please use these, and then do whatever with them." I'm going, great.
Just a sec, little Rouse.
What do you want, little myth? Wait, the top ones will be upside down?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, they'll be upside down.
They're all peeking around the frame. Like they're... I know, Sean questioned it too, but I think it's a cute... Like they're poking down and looking down into it. Because it would look weird just having them like this. I know it's a design choice. Not everyone's going to be in love with it.
You guys can do whatever you want.
I like them being upside down a little.
There you go.
Sean questioned it too. I know it's not for everyone, but I think it's kind of cute.
I'll give you a size here in a second there, Angela.
See, isn't that cute? They're like all kind of poking down in. I know not everyone's going to like it, but I think it's cute.
This is 21.5 by almost 16. Like about 15 and 3/4, maybe 7/8. Love them upside down. Thanks, Anya. So you all done with hot glue?
I think so. I was gonna add. I have Posca paint pen thread.
These are.
Oh no, I'm not done. You're right.
Okay. Don't know if you got
and I don't know if I'm gonna. That's too much antler, so I'm not gonna use it. So we're gonna put this on, and I could add a little bit of Posca paint or a ribbon, or do you like it just simple? Simple.
I love the simplicity. That means you can bring this one up just a hair. Now that you took the antlers out.
Mm-hmm.
And the top ones are a bat deer. Cute.
Where do you think I should put it?
Just a little higher up, so it's just like the edge is just underneath or just at the edge of their antlers. Now we need some twinkle lights to hang around.
Where? Right? Where?
Like right about. Bring the R. Your R is too far up. Bring it down a little more. There you go. Right there. Right there.
Is that straight?
Yeah. Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks fine.
Okay.
Now you'll have a little more room with those. Jazz Renfro, hello. You're welcome, Angela.
Is that about centered?
No, it looks like it's too far. Take the word fine and go maybe an inch to the left. I'm looking at the spacing here.
Oh.
And there.
So
there's more space over there than there is here.
Oh, okay.
So take care of that over there, just about an inch or so. Still needs some more to the left.
Fine underlines the O. Here.
The F is right under the D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right under the D.
And then the E is underneath the end of the O, and then the reindeer starts underneath the P.
And the what then?
The reindeer starts underneath the P. Here.
Here, I'll hold it.
Just don't drop water on it.
I know there's water all over it. So we're looking at how it was done on this. So right under the D.
Right under
the D and O.
The D and the O.
So it's like on the left outer edge of the F or the D.
Right there?
Yeah, like that. And then the R in reindeer should be under the middle part of the P.
What?
Like, see how the R is down the middle of the P. How did treats end up being two?
I don't know. It is what
treats is between the C and the O.
The C and the O.
Yeah. Well, you have it more under the O, but that's okay.
Right there? Well, that's where it's going now.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, it's all handmade, and who cares?
I care.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh my goodness!
I just noticed all their antlers are different. There's actually, because you did 9, there's a one that are actually the same.
No, there's 9. They give you 9.
9 different antlers, but there is a set that are the same.
I forget which one it
was. It was.
They all look different to me, Sean.
These two are the same.
Don't know.
Because I was looking and going, they all look different, but I found one that was like the same.
The only thing is I would like to put maybe ribbon there, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's so cute! Oh, I forgot to do their little white eyes up on these guys. Just a sec.
No drips like the gingerbread boy. Remember
Yeah, that gingerbread boy.
Peed his pants.
Peed his pants. This is so cute, you guys.
Ready for the front?
Yeah, let me get the stragglers out. I am obsessed.
Look at that.
Ah!
Mini LED kits to wrap around the
And look
antlers.
at it.
Yeah.
It goes great with our Mrs. Claus set over here. I'm going to have to put this one maybe up.
Up there?
Yeah, let's see. Because Santa will end up going over there. Because I'm going to do a Santa project next. It's going to be like a whole thing.
I love it since you took the antlers off. Yeah, the antlers did kind of throw it off, but look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cute, you guys.
Oh, you got that. I can zoom into that. Hi, Hunter. What do you want?
It's so cute.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, buddy. He says, it's not as cute as me, Daddy.
You're cute all around. Wagging your tail.
Well, he thinks he's cute.
Hi.
This might not be the best place for it, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Can you get down for a minute?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
So, next week we will do a Santa themed one that will end up going up here.
You need to order these supplies after the live. Please do, Tamara. You'll have so much fun.
Yes. So there it is. I love it. Sorry that the reindeer took so long.
Yeah.
I just didn't know the direction, but now
Very
I
cute.
do.
First time live. Thank you, Al
thanks for
Chevelle
joining
channel.
us.
Thanks for joining. Yes. Etsy sites.
So the reindeer, I only have one reindeer cutout because here's the deal. I can make all of the reindeer cutouts, but it's just the same reindeer over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So if you'd rather have the whole set of 9, we can do that.
But it'd be kind of weird to do that. I mean,
But like what I have on the site right now is a Mrs. Claus, a Santa Claus, a reindeer, and the cookies. If you want the 9 reindeer, it does come with the reindeer, antlers, the nose, and a little name tag without any names in it. I took that off so you could put whatever names are in it, or you could handwrite it, or do whatever.
Right. This way you could do it like a family, your own family.
Yeah, you could do your own family and stuff. So, but if you'd rather have the full reindeer set, just reach out to us. We can do a custom cut for you.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, all right, guys, take a look at all the supplies. We won't be live tomorrow, so we will be live back next week.
Yes.
Monday.
Monday.
So we will see you guys then. Thanks for the love and the support.
Thank you, everybody.